That's a really good shot. The goaltender's down in the butterfly. He thinks he's got mostly everything covered, but apparently not. The puck gets by him.
Jukurit's offense has come alive. You might say someone figured out how to use the controller here, Ray.
It looks like it. At least one guy has. A one-goal lead. They'd like it to be more.
Here they come on the attack. Into the corner. Grabs it in his own end. And it's kicked away. And some fancy footwork to kick it over to his teammate. Smart read by the defender to come up with it. Looks to set up at the point now. Here's a pass down low. Handles the puck. Mikkelin's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Tries to make that cross-ice feed. Moves it around along the half wall. Quick shot. Can't get it to go. And he comes up with it with the steal. Takes it across the blue line. Takes the feed at the point. With possession along the wall. Nearing the point. Receives the pass. Lets it go from the back end. Turns it aside. Protects the puck around all sorts of danger. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. And that one's broken up. Takes the feed from his own end. And we've got a 2-on-1.
Whoa!
Scores!
Well, the game back to level now. Anybody that's had a lead, the lead is gone, and now we're evened up again. He sells the low shot, makes a move, and then goes right into the top of the net. The goalie is totally pulled out of position.
More than half the period has gone by. Hope you're enjoying this one. It's all tied up. This neutral zone face-off set to go, and we are back underway. Ässat's got the puck along the wall.
14 minutes, 40
along the half wall with the puck. With the steal. In close. Stopped by the goaltender.
He's not going to face many more high-danger chances than that, but he snares that attempt.
Here in the dying moments of this period, the next goal could be a big one as we are tied. Good job tangling up his opponent here. Nice pass. Slides the puck over. Back to the point it goes. Puts it to the front of the net. He scores!
Well, they break the tie here, James. This game had been hotly contested since it's been level. They now have found a way to jump into the lead. He kept moving in that high slot, looking for an area that might be open. Then the puck's on and off his stick. Nice shot.
Jukurit's got some breathing room here late in the second as they take a one-goal lead.
I'd get my best players back on the ice, and while you've got your opponent backed up a little bit, try and get another one.
From the left side, takes it at center. And nearing the final minute of the second. And the puck's kicked free. Moves the puck along the half wall. Here's a blast. Horn sounds to end the second period. So 2 periods in the books, and it's 2-1.
Now's your chance to play clean. Drop your plastic cups, bottles, and clean paper products in the recycling bins throughout the arena. Thank you, fans, for joining us.
And we'll be right back for what should be a very intriguing third. Welcome back, everyone. He's Ray. I'm James. Third period action ready to go. Here we go. Put up or shut up for both teams here in this third period. We are underway. 40 minutes into this one here. Razor, how do you see things?
Ässat's got to find some energy here. The game's close, but they haven't had very many shots on goal. You're not going to score like that.
Close, but not close enough. Through center along the wing. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Takes the feed. Right to the middle. Snaps it on net. Blocked in traffic. Through the neutral zone, moving the puck along the side. And that skips away on a nice defensive deflection. Along the wing up the neutral zone. Player goes down to the ice. There's the referee's hand in the air. Looks like we got a tripping penalty on the way. Caught him just as he was picking up speed, and he's going to pay for it with the trip.
Oh, you're spinning with him. You're trying to get your stick into the puck lane, and you end up tripping him up.
Power play unit going back to work.
Well, this power play shows up at a rather opportune time. They're trailing by 1, and now a chance to level the score off. Aggression will be the key for them.
Answers it with an even better save. A chance in front. Here he is with the backhander. Again, the denial by the goaltender.
Yeah, he's pretty good positioning here, James. He makes the 2 stops back-to-back. Pretty solid positioning here by the goaltender to make that stick save. This was a good, hard shot.
Still lots of time left in the period. It's 2-1. And a solid job tying up his opponent. Porin's gained possession along the boards. Sends a pass over. Moves the puck. Here's a blast from the boards. Big stick save by the goaltender. Moves with the puck at the corner. On their heels trying to get it out of the road end. And it's a small victory for the PK unit here.
Well, that's their job. Get it down the ice, get off the ice, get some new people out there.
Sends the pass over. And he gets a paddle on that one. And the PK unit gets their man out of the box.
Well, not much they're going to be able to do about that. The power play failed. Now they go back to even strength.
Ässat's got to be frustrated with how things have played out tonight, trailing in this third period. Offensive zone face-off, and he wins the draw. Takes the shot, and that's broken up. Into the offensive zone. Pass back to the point. Takes the pass. Stones him in front. Brings the puck into the offensive end now. On the attack along the boards. Takes that pass back at the point. Takes the feed. Moves it around along the half wall. Here's a backhander. Oh, and it goes off the stick. Up along the wing. Good battle along the boards for the puck. Slides that one right across the blue line. From off the wall and onto his stick. Move to the middle. Carries the puck up through center. With possession along the wall. Slides it back to the blue line. Tees it up from the back end. Misses high.
When you shoot it from that distance, it's not necessarily to score, but it's got to be on the net to create some chaos.
No question about it. Takes the feed at the back end. And that's broken up with a stick in front. Feeds it down low. Porin's got it in their own zone. Carries it in. Unloads one. Oh, he stopped that one. That was a fireball. Right up front. He scores. And how about that to even things up here late in the game?
Well, they just stayed at it, James. I don't know if there's anything particularly beautiful about the play, but it doesn't even matter. You keep plugging away and look for the tying goal. He drops into the butterfly to try and take away as much of the net as he can, but the shooter's got enough time to find some room. He sees it, and he doesn't miss.
Ässat's answered back here late in the third. Huge third period goal to tie things up.
They've really worked hard and deserved this spot in the game. Now we'll see at even Do coaches really shorten their bench out and start double shifting guys?
The arms up, there's the whistle, and boy, look at the time here for a penalty coming up. The call is hooking on the play.
This is a penalty of bad positioning. You reach out to try and slow the guy down, you're going to get called almost every time.
As we're about to drop the puck, the power play unit back out onto the ice for another opportunity. And momentum on their side as they win the draw here inside the offensive zone.
1 second.
On the heels of their blades, trying to get it out. Big defensive play on that clear.
That puck's got to get out, especially late. He does a nice job here.
Shot denied by the goaltender.
I wanted another look at this one. I'm sure you guys were all impressed as I was. What a save by the goalie.
A big draw looming here in the offensive zone. Nice start winning the draw here inside the offensive zone. Great save by the goaltender on that one. And manages to clear the zone. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. More time off the clock as they grab the puck. Sends it deep inside the offensive zone. Along the half wall with the puck. Shot on net. Oh, and he misses an opportunity there.
Looking to be too perfect. Get it on the net. You've got a better chance to squeak one through the goaltender than if you miss it outside the net.
Unleashes a cannon. Comes up with the stop. There's the horn to signal the end of the third period. We are still tied.
Open the stadium's account this month that Faybank can get access to team press conference.
We'll take a quick break, but don't go anywhere. Overtime is coming your way next.
Faybank is your team's proud exclusive banking partner.
Power play gets back to work here as we are underway in the period. They win the draw. Locks it down with a stop. I think he got a blocker on that one. A big face-off here inside the offensive end. Back underway, and they take possession here inside the offensive zone. And makes the save. A lot on the line here in this offensive zone. Face-off. Off the draw, and a nice job locking up his opponent. Big play inside the defensive zone. Gets it out of his own end. Time winding down here. One last chance with this man advantage.
They've spent too much time going up and down the ice. They got to get it into the zone quickly.
Deflected away. Nice defensive use of the stick there. Handles the puck at the point. A chance for the win. Scores! They win it! They needed overtime, but they come up big in the extra frame.
Always an unbelievable feeling to score an overtime goal. You score and you feel that you've just ended it. It's so cool to do.
Hooray, Ferraro. My name is James Sabalski. Thanks so much for joining us, everybody. Have a great night.